Check out this video from the House of Machismo podcast. It's House of Machismo.
I'm not going to be able to put my headphones on, but I'll put this on.
All right, guys. You need to go.
That's actually pretty cool.
You guys need to go on YouTube and check out Vecna.
This is my Vecna mask I just done.
This is kind of a amateur question, but how long did it take you to do that?
This took me 2 days.
Okay.
Nice.
2 days from start to finish.
And it's very detailed.
Dude,
all spray foam,
is.
right?
Yep.
It's
Except for the
crazy.
eyes?
Oh, God.
Wow.
It's got the tentacles and
So
everything. back there.
intricate.
Dude.
And so this is what I was talking about, 2 different types of spray foam. So you see the texture on here? It's that GE foam
Yeah.
that I was talking about. And then the spray foam, it's still got texture, but it's not the same as... It's like, this is like very rockish looking. And then if I spray the spray foam a certain way...
Here, can you show the camera?
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
My bad, Doc.
Yeah.
If I spray the spray foam like on the sides here, it's just a little softer. So you get 2 different types of looks when it comes to that. And I've done, stuff like this I can stretch.
There you go, like that.
I'm trying to,
Damn.
where am I going here? Okay.
Look at those eyes.
Oh yeah, and everything's hand painted with acrylics, and then I put resin over everything to seal all the paint so it doesn't chip off. But this one I wasn't sure I was gonna do, and I got really excited to try to make it because I was like, well,
You just woke up one day and said, "Hey, I'm gonna make this."
well, it was after the
Yes.
show, and I was just
Yeah.
like, and I saw the because I love practical effects.
Yeah.
And they used a lot of practical effects. I'm gonna put this over here. They used a lot of practical effects on Stranger Things.
Yeah.
So whenever I see a mask or something, because that guy was in, I mean, it had been like 5 or 6 hours.
It's a bodysuit of some sort.
makeup.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah. He probably...
And
was in it
I
for a
love
while.
shit like that.
Yeah.
So I was just like, I want to try to make it out of spray foam.
Yeah.
So I saw, and then, I get douchebags. It's like, that doesn't look like Vecna. That looks like, what the fuck is the purple guy on?
Ooh.
Thanos.
It looks like Thanos.
I was like, what? I was like, clearly, y'all. And I try to find, it's so hard to find good reference photos.
Yeah.
I mean, I was trying to find good reference photos because I wanted the coloring to at least be correct.
Correct, yeah.
And, I didn't want it to get too muddied up because
Yeah.
that's what happens when you start using a lot of color.
Yeah.
And most of the time, you can't see all the color work on it because he's only in red.
That's
Like
right.
Yeah.
whenever he's in the upside down.
On the upside.
So you
Everything's
don't
red.
see any of that. So I had to
Yeah.
try to find, behind the scenes pictures and stuff like that. And then you find out that a lot of it is like purples and yellows and reds.
That's
and
before that they add all the
Post-production.
post-production
All the
coloring
color
and all
correction.
that.
So
Yeah.
I was trying to get that type of look from it. And it almost to me, because I've looked at a lot of like
People are waking up now. Yeah.
I've painted a lot of like just human hearts and stuff
Yeah.
like that, and you notice that the coloring on there is a lot like organs.
Yeah.
That it's on there. So I try to put a lot of purples and stuff like that. I might have gone a little too white on the top of the head, but whatever.
That's okay.
It
It's
looks
still
good.
awesome.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
It looks
So
really good.
hindsight. So I was telling you about the toys earlier. So I made this toy, and I call it the witch's paw. I don't know if you have lights or anything.
No, that's
Oh no,
good.
it's actually brighter than when it looks on the.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is a witch's paw. So I made the card backing like the what's the book on Hocus Pocus? It's her witch's book.
Yeah.
So I tried to do that to make it look like the witch's book, and then I did a little witch's paw. Like the monkey paw.
Yeah.
You rub
Nice.
the monkey paw, you get 3 wishes or whatever.
Yeah.
I did. I tried to make a funny concept for that.
Let me see.
That's cool.
So that actually that's what it feels like whenever you don't put resin on it.
Yeah.
Because that's not resined. I don't think I've resined any of them just because they're not wearable.
Yeah.
Right.
So, but I do put spray fix. I put super gloss spray fix on it. So
My
it
oily
is sealed.
skin wouldn't.
No,
Okay,
that's fine.
very good.
Yeah. I know. Let me see. Dude.
What else? What else you got? What's
So
going on
I painted this the other day. I don't know.
Yeah.
I like painting like fat little creatures all the time. So
because they're so cute.
yeah.
Yeah.
So this is a creepy little like horn fatty. I just call them horn fatties. And I don't know. I just like, seeing what I could do. Like, and everything's practice when you're an artist. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not trying to make a masterpiece.
Yeah.
Especially because I paint these at my old job,
Yeah.
which I'm sitting there, a retail shop. So I'm sitting there at downtime and I just have my paints out and I'm just trying to paint something.
When you begin something, you're doing it not as a concept as being a masterpiece. If that's what it turns out, that's fine.
Yeah.
But you're there because you have that inspiration, that idea that hey, this is what I'm going to try and do.
Yeah, and and I might work on certain things. Like on this one in particular, I was trying to work more of the wrinkles because I have
I'm gonna keep it together now.
I'm always trying to make wrinkles and stuff on monsters because there's a lot of details that go into that.
Yeah.
And a good person to look up. He does an oil painting, so these are all acrylics. But Chet's art, I think it's Chet something, but it's Chet's art on Instagram. So he did all the special effects work for the Tool music videos.
Oh, nice.
But he doesn't do that anymore. He's a painter now,
Yeah.
and his paintings, like the wrinkle work and everything on them all, are just so
Very detailed.
awesome.
Nice.
And I'm always thinking he does them really quickly. Like he'll do an 8x10, like in a couple of hours, and it just looks crazy. So, all of these usually I start out with black paint just to get the framework done on something, and then I'll start choosing my paints and go over what that is. Here you go. I don't even have a name for that. Just horn fatty.
Corn fatty.
And then I started doing a Madball series where I just started putting two things together, kind of like the Madball toys back in the day. Whenever everything was like stitched together, it looked like a monster. But I did a Leatherface and a
Oh wow, okay.
What's his name? Chop Top Mosley.
Chop top.
And I try to keep the roundedness so it kind of looks a little weird. But,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
I mean, the concept's there. It's
Yeah.
there.
Nice.
You can clearly tell. And then my last one, I call this the Pumpkin Reaper. This is a bigger one that I was trying to do for Halloween. But, Scheiße.
Nice.
But, yeah. I mean, and there's little details that you probably can't see on there. And a lot of my stuff, some people say that it's, I don't know if you want to see that one or
I
not.
do.
A lot of people have like said, it's like Garbage Pail Kids style artwork, I guess.
Yeah.
I guess. But I mean, and hey, I'll take that all day because there's a lot of work that goes into Garbage Pail Kids art and stuff like that. So
Your thumbnail or
No.
oh, my thumbnail. My thumbnail.
No, what Carlos was doing.
Oh,
I was replacing your head with this.
how dare you?
Yes.
I like this one better. Wait. No. No, anyway.
Dude, these are awesome.
Well, I think because you have, I think, I don't know how to say this. I think a lot of, I see what they mean about like the Garbage Pail Kids, influence or something like that. But I think a lot of it, for me, I get a lot of feels, a lot of feeling from stuff that's nostalgic.
yeah.
Yes.
And
that comes into
that's a
play.
lot of my stuff that I do actually.
Yeah.
And that's what inspires me is just shit that I liked as a kid,
Mm-hmm.
and trying to make something cool.
Yeah.
I do a lot of different, nostalgia stuff, like art, like I'll paint. I did Alf. I did an Alf and My Pet Monster. If y'all know who that is out there,
I've heard. Hold on, that's
I did a mashup of that.
My Pet